It's actually a pleasure to meet with you all tonight. One of the beauties of coming and entering into these awards is you meet a lot of like-minded people. And when you're an entrepreneur, that's actually quite rare to meet like-minded people. Crazy, nuts, all these kind of comments come up when you think about leaving a stable job and starting something completely new, maybe something that's never even been done before. So as was mentioned, this is a networking event where you have a chance to meet people, but it's actually quite a special event because it takes something special to start a company. I guess if anyone was to ask what's the key to success, is it IQ, is it intellect, is it networking savvy, I think it actually comes down to courage. There's probably, everyone knows people smarter than us that are standing here. But everyone standing in this room, are already winners, and they're winners here because of the courage that they had to chart unknown territories, to do something a little bit different. So I think, congratulations to all of you for making it this far. Thank you. The journey that the Platinum Heritage has been on is quite an unusual one. We actually won the award in 2013, so we started only about 9 months before that. So we won the award only 9 months after we started. So for us, it was a real kind of champagne clinking moment. If you've started a business, you'll know that it's not like a Hollywood movie where you get your trade license and that's it, and into the sunset you clink a champagne and that's your congratulatory event. There is no real event. It's the start of a long journey. If you can imagine climbing Everest, this is, the trade license is strapping on the boots at the beginning of the journey. It's nowhere near the end. So for us, when we won the 2013 Startup Business of the Year, it was actually the first time myself and my business partner really had that moment where we said, you know what, we're actually in business. We are making this work. It is an entity. It looks like it will still go for another year or two. At least, thank God, we've still got a job. So my advice to you is use this opportunity as a chance to kind of take a breather, to use that as your moment to say, you know what, we're doing okay. Thousands and thousands of applications for trade license are issued every month in Dubai. So just to be standing in this room, you're already part of an elite. The history, of course, with the previous years before us have shown that the people that are in the Startup of the Year awards usually go on to greater success. Platinum Heritage ourselves are in that boat. We're very, very lucky that since we won the award, our passenger numbers have gone up threefold. We've also been nominated for things like the World Travel Awards. We're in the tourism industry, which is like the Oscars of the travel industry. So we're very, very lucky to be in the situation we are. To give you a bit of a background, again, we started in 2012 tackling the safari market. And again, this is where the word crazy comes up. An industry that had a terrible reputation, and unfortunately in most parts still does, where we entered a market with 114 competitors. We were number 115 registered safari companies in the market. So a lot of people called us crazy to enter into a market that was so saturated, but we completely charted a new course. We really thought about the experience, what guests were wanting, and what Dubai needed. So we started two very unique collections, one called the Platinum Collection, which really focused on a luxury service. Beautiful meals in the desert with a personal chef putting together Wagyu beef steak and smoked salmon in the desert with your personal G-Wagon taking you into your camp inside the property of one of the royal families. So something very, very high-end and exclusive. Just in the last few months, we've had the likes of Bill Clinton coming down. Sandboard was probably one of my greatest memories this year. I never thought I'd see that day. Ellen DeGeneres, Selena Gomez, Ricky Martin, Michael Bublé, all these guys have come out with us in the last just 6 months. So our luxury collection has now become the tour of choice for kind of the rich and famous. But our most, I guess, proud moment is the Heritage Collection, where we put together a series of authentic experiences, where we put a safari together that has no dune bashing, that has no belly dancing, that has no tandoori dancing, it has no spaghetti bolognese, it has no alcohol. Usually if you take all those elements out, you don't actually have a tour, you don't have a safari, because that's all they have. So we removed all of those things, and in place We have this beautiful fleet of 1950s Land Rovers, meticulously restored to museum quality. We do wildlife interpretation, so we talk about how the Bedouin worked with the environment. We do astronomy, we do Emirati food, we do cultural entertainment, so we do something really authentic with the aim of actually doing something that Dubai can be proud of. And this was, I guess, the best piece of advice I ever got from my business partner. Was in the first year, he said, don't worry about making money, because money will come with success. You can't just get it straight away. He said, before you think about trying to make money, make yourself desirable. Make something that everyone wants. Make something that people will come for you. That you don't have to beg for business, that you don't have to plead for contracts, that you don't have to be on your hands and knees, dropping rates, dropping prices, trying to do anything you can to get business. Do something that people start to hunt you down, something that's desirable. So that was the piece of advice we got in our first year. So we really put the guest at the center and tried to come up with a range of experiences that people will take with them for the rest of their lives. That's Platinum Heritage, and that journey started with the Startup of the Year award. So I wanted to congratulate you all. Good luck. As long as you're doing something that you believe in and you're passionate about, and it's something that's charting in a different direction to everyone else, I'm sure you're in with a good shot of winning. Thank you very much.